Broadcasting live from Boise Channel.
Good afternoon, Philippines. Good afternoon, Manila. It is a sunny day, February 19, 2021.
This is Mira Solroto,
This is Christina Sanatambos.
serving you the hottest and the leading news of the hour.
Your news, our business. For the headline news, Jewel will give us more details. Jewel.
Metro Manila are still worried for reopening of cinemas and arcades. The national government has been making efforts to resume more economic activities amid a global pandemic, but its decision to reopen cinemas and other leisure businesses in Metro Manila may be facing opposition from the local governments. And the Metro Manila Council was supposed to meet last week after some of the mayors expressed reservations over the latest interagency task force resolution on last Friday. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said that cinemas, games, arcades, and other leisure activities in areas under general community quarantine will be allowed to reopen starting last February 15, 2021. The venue capacity for religious gatherings will also be increasing on 50%, but in an interview of CNN Philippines, both Quezon City Mayor Joy Belmonte and San Juan Mayor Francis Zamora are still worried about the move to reopen the cinemas and arcades. Quezon City Mayor Joy Belmonte said that at this moment, there is still some discussion among the mayors of the Metro Manila Council pertaining to some of these establishments, specifically movie theaters and cinemas, because there are reservations about the safety of opening this up at this time. And San Juan Mayor Francis Zamora said that you are going to allow people to be confined in an air-conditioned facility for almost 2 hours, and I believe that this poses a high risk in terms of infection. Even Vice President Lenny Robredo is concerned as to why Metro Manila mayors were not consulted by the IATF. In her radio program, Sunday Robredo said, governments should talk to local officials in other sectors first, since they are more abreast with developments on the ground. And the mayor of National Capital Region, or NCR, are opposing the decision of COVID-19 Response Task Force to allow the reopening of some indoor leisure establishments, including cinemas and arcades. According to Metro Manila Council or MMC Chairman Edwin Olivares, who is also a mayor of Parañaque City, said that they have a reservations last Saturday about some provisions of the latest resolution of the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Disease, or IATF, the temporary government body in charge of responding to the COVID-19 pandemic. He said these provisions did not go through proper consultations with NCR's local executives. He said then, cinemas are enclosed spaces and you spend more than 1 hour in an enclosed and air-conditioned area. Oliver said in a radio interview to explain why they oppose the easing of these particular restrictions under the General Community Quarantine, or GCQ. And this is Jewel de la Cruz reporting.
Thank you, Jewel. Now we will go to the business world. Christina?
Local businesses are strongly supporting initiatives to reopen the Philippine economy, which has suffered from the long lockdowns and quarantine due to COVID-19. We, the undersigned, express our strong support for the initiatives of the Duterte administration to open the Philippine economy as a means for economic recovery and sustainability. A, state, a statement by Federation of Philippine Chinese Chambers of Commerce and Industry Incorporation, Foundation for Economic Freedom Incorporation, Management Association of the Philippines, Housing Developers Association Incorporation, and UP School of Economics Alumni Association. As the Philippines economy struggles to recover from the effects of COVID-19 pandemic alongside the rest of the world, the business group said it is important to balance public health with the deleterious effect of poverty and hunger on our countrymen, and to maximize opportunities to attract foreign investment to create jobs and build infrastructure for a strong digital economy. For these reasons, the group said they support the call of the National Economic and Development Authority (NEDA) and the economic manager to shift the entire country to a less stringent modified general community quarantine and to implement localized containment measures when needed. They believe that the delicate balance between poverty and health will be best served. Ideally, the group said, these health measures should be standardized across local government units to reduce uncertainty for all. In addition, businessmen also joined NEDA and the economic manager in urging the Senate to prioritize the swift passage of the amendments to the Public Service Act, the Retail Trade Liberalization Act, and the Foreign Investment Act, which are necessary preconditions to promulgate a more progressive foreign investment negative list. NEDA has explicitly stated that it has exhausted all possible actions of the executive level, and it is now imperative for our lawmakers to step in to enable the country to maximize economic opportunities for the economy to recover from the effects of the pandemic. This is Cristina Salatambos reporting.
Thank you, Christina. Now we will go to Myanmar. Bernadette will give us more info. Bernadette?
U.S. President Joe Biden ordered a series of sanctions against Myanmar's military leadership on Wednesday, February 10, including robot export, control of freeze of cooperative as asset and held $2 billion government fund. I approved a new executive order enabling us to immediately sanction the military leaders who direct the halt, their business interests as well as close family members, announced Biden. Though Myanmar's military junta has withstood sanctions in the past, its current pursuit for regional legitimacy is still a challenge. On the other hand, the sanctions do not target the most lucrative state-owned enterprises and cannot address the threat of looming cyber security law, which can cut off Myanmar's connection to the world, meaning their effects will be limited. UK also imposed sanctions on Myanmar generals after coup. UK say it will impose asset freeze, travel bans on 3 generals, while Canada say it will sanction 9 military officials. Demonstration protest against the military coup in Yangon, Myanmar, February 18, 2001. The United Kingdom and Canada have imposed sanctions on Myanmar, ruling generals for toppling the civilian-led government, while Japan has said it agrees with the United States, India, and Australia that democracy must be restored there quickly. Western countries have commented the February 1 overthrow and detention of elected leader Aung San Suu Kyi, which has also brought daily mass demonstration to the street of the Southeast Asia country following sanctions from the US announced last week. Both the UK and Canada announced measure on Thursday. I'm Bernadette Anbahasan reporting.
Thank you so much, Bernadette. So, Mirasol, can you tell us what's the weather today?
Philippines braces for possible first tropical cyclone in 2021. The low pressure area is set to center the Philippine area of responsibility by Wednesday. February 17 is likely to become a tropical depression. The Philippines is expected to soon have its tropical cyclone for 2021, with a low pressure or poised to enter the Philippine area of responsibility and likely to develop into a tropical depression. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical and Astronomical Services Administration said in an 11 p.m. advisory on Tuesday, February 16, that the LPA it is monitoring is now 1,090 kilometers based off southeastern Mindanao. At the moment, the LPA is still too far to affect any part of the country, but it is likely to enter PAR in the next 6 to 12 hours, or by Wednesday morning, February 17. It could then develop into a tropical depression in the next 24 hours, or also on Wednesday while moving over the Philippine Sea east of Mindanao. Once it intensifies into tropical depression inside PAR, it would be given the local name Auri. It might also strengthen further into a tropical storm before hitting land. Pag-asa said the potential Auring might make landfall as a tropical storm in the eastern coast of the Caraga-Davao region area on Saturday, February 20. Then it is likely to cross Caraga and the Visayas over the weekend according to the state weather today. Then it is likely to cross Caraga and the Visayas over the weekend according to the state weather. Pag-asa advised the following areas to prepare for a heavy rain and strong winds this coming weekend: Visayas, Bicol, Caraga, Northern Mindanao, Davao Region, Cotabato, and Lanao del Sur. Pag-asa added that since the potential Auring is projected to make landfall, the raising of tropical cyclone signals may result in the early disruption of maritime activities. This is Mira Soroto reporting.
Julia Joshua star in heartbreaking wedding for Moira's Paubaya video. And John Mark will give us more info. John Mark?
Exis Julia Barredo and Joshua Garcia share the spotlight once again. This time in the music video of Moira de la Torres, hit single Paubaya, which was released Sunday. The once popular Joslia one-screen tandem that broke up in 2019 seemingly gave closure to their relationship in the music video, which is nearer 12 minutes long. Reunion became an instant trending topic on Twitter, bringing interest to their fans on Valentine's Day, which many experienced their sadness over the closure on the day which celebration romantic love. Imagine how real and faithful it was for Joshua while filming this VMV. No need to internalize. True to life na kasi. Netizen said, the closure that Joslia needs. Another one said, as for posting De La Torres hit music video as creating more than 460 views.
Actor General Anderson, this is enduring post after the release of Moira de la Torre song Paubaya, featuring Julia Barredo and Joshua Garcia in the music video. The said new song of Moira became a trending topic on social media as well as the Joslia love team in the music video of farmer couple had a very emotional scene. The fans that dialogue is created was credited of them me. Fans conclude that it was short of closure. Joshua and Julia break up to the 2 years of being together. In an interview, they said that they closed the remain of it. However, Julia Barredo became controversial when she was linked to General Anderson after they did the movie Between Maybes. The very speak location that they are already a couple, and they are also accused that cheating of the actor was known to be the boyfriend via Alonso back to them. Although Julia and General did not directly address that Roman linking them, Fans continue connecting their photos together at a circulating of social media. This is John Marcibo reporting.